I'm Scarlett Donna Arandana, and I'm going to discuss the Article 6, the Legislative Department, Section 11 to Section 22. Section 11. A senator or member of the House of Representatives shall be privileged from arrest. This means that they have the immunity from arrest while the Congress is in session, whether attending the session or not, as long as the session is not yet adjourned, and if ever can be arrested, the imprisonment should not be more than 6 years. They also have privilege of speech and debate. It means that they have the immunity from libel and slander. Section 12. All members of the Senate and the House of Representatives shall make a full disclosure of their financial and business interests. Those public officials are required by the law to disclose information about their assets or business activities. They shall also notify the House concerned of a potential conflict of interest that may arise from the filing of proposed legislation of which they are authors. Potential conflict of interest means that when the public official has a duty to more than one person or organization, but cannot do justice to the actual or potentially adverse interests of both parties. Section 13. A senator or member of the House of Representatives is not allowed to hold any other office or employment in the government during his term without forfeiting his seat. This means that this includes any subdivision, agency, or instrumentality thereof, including government-owned or those controlled corporations or their subsidiaries. They shall not also be appointed to any office which may have been created or the emoluments thereof increased during the term for which he was elected. Section 14. A senator or member of House Representatives is not allowed to personally appear as counsel before any court of justice, such as the electoral tribunals or quasi-judicial and other administrative bodies. He should also not be interested financially in any contract with any franchise or special privilege granted by the government. He shall not intervene in any matter before any office of the government for his pecuniary benefit or where he may be called upon to act on account of his office. Section 15. The Congress shall convene once every year on the fourth Monday of July for its regular session. Well, unless the law will fix a different date and shall continue to be in session for such number of days as it may determine until 30 days before the opening of its next regular session, not including Saturdays, Sundays, and legal holidays, and the President may call a special session at any time. Section 15. The Senate shall elect its President and the House of Representatives its Speaker by a majority vote of all its respective members. Majority of each house shall constitute a quorum to do business, but a smaller number may adjourn from day to day and may compel the attendance of absent members in such manner, and under such penalties as such house may provide. Each house shall keep a record of its proceedings. The house during the session of the Congress shall adjourn for more than 3 days. Section 17. The Senate and the House of Representatives shall each have an electoral tribunal which shall be sole judge of all contests. Well, of all contests relating to the election, returns, and qualifications of their respective members. There shall be 9 members in each electoral tribunal, and the senior justice in the electoral tribunal shall be its chairman. Section 18. There shall be a commission on appointments consisting of the President of the Senate as ex officio chairman, 12 senators, and 12 members of the House of Representatives, elected by each House on the basis of proportional representation from the political parties or organizations registered under the party list system represented therein. The chairman of the commission shall not vote except in case of a tie. The commission shall act on all appointments submitted to it within 30 session days of the Congress from their submission. The commission shall rule by a majority vote of all members. Section 19. The electoral tribunals and the commission on appointments shall be constituted within 30 days, after the Senate and the House of Representatives shall have been organized with the election of the President and the Speaker. The commission on appointments shall meet only while the Congress is in session. Section 20. The records and books of accounts of the Congress shall be preserved and be open to the public in accordance with law, and such books shall be audited by the Commission on Audit, which shall be published annually an itemized list of amounts paid to and expenses incurred for each member. Section 21. The Senate or the House of Representatives or any of its respective committees may conduct inquiries in aid of legislation in accordance with its duly published rules of procedure. The rights of persons appearing in or affected by such inquiries shall be respected. And Section 22, the last section, the heads of departments may, upon their own initiative with the consent of the President, or upon the request of either House as rule of each House shall provide, appear before and be heard by such House on any matter pertaining to their departments. Written questions shall be submitted to the President of the Senate or the Speaker of the House of Representatives at least 3 days before their scheduled appearance. Interpellation shall not be limited to written questions but may cover matters related thereto, when the security of the state or public interest so requires and the President so states in writing. The appearance shall be conducted in executive session. That would be all, and thank you.